I accidentally joined a Zoom funeral and pretended to know the guy for 45 minutes. I swear, this was not my fault. I'm 19 and I was just trying to join my company's weekly team meeting. I clicked the wrong link in our Slack thread. It was labeled Zoom 3 p.m., so I assumed it was ours. Nope, it was someone else's Zoom, a deeply somber, emotionally intense funeral service. At first, I didn't realize there were like 20 people on screen, most of them muted. A few were crying. I thought maybe it was one of those mental health check-in meetings or something. Corporate America is weird like that. So I just sat there, quiet. Then someone started reading a eulogy, and that's when I knew. By the time I realized I was 100% in the wrong Zoom, it was already too late to leave without making it weird. I was front and center, on camera, named, lit, framed like a Wes Anderson character. No escape. So I made the only logical decision. I stayed, and I pretended. I don't know who Daniel was, but by the end of that Zoom, I loved him. I cried. I nodded in deep reflection. At one point, I whispered, he really was one of a kind. To no one in particular. Someone messaged me in the Zoom chat. They said, you were his coworker, right? I said, yes, we worked together in the early days. Early days of what? I have no idea. But the lie had been spoken. Then a woman named Claire told a story. How Daniel once drove 4 hours to bring her medicine when she was sick. I put my hand over my heart. Another guy recited a poem. I closed my eyes like I was feeling it in my soul. The worst part? They thanked me. At the end, for showing up. They called me Daniel's friend from work. Said it meant so much that I was there. Someone asked if I'd like to say anything. I panicked and said, he always made people feel seen. I don't know who I am anymore. Anyway, I sent flowers to his family. From the early days team. Rest in peace, Daniel. I hope you were cool. And I really hope you didn't hate liars, because I may have just become your fake best friend.